Hey everyone, this is how to paint the jump pack exhausts. So we're starting with a white base coat over the exhausts, fully painted in white. This is with bold titanium white by Pro Acryl, and then after that we're just layering over some nice red ink. You don't have to use red ink, but it's completely up to you what you use. You can use Mephiston red as a substitute color. Once we've done this, we're just going to go straight into painting on the fluorescent paint. I use golden because the golden fluorescent paint range is amazing. It's such good vibrancy and has such good fluorescent pigmentation to it, so I highly recommend this. Now all I'm doing here is just putting the orange fluorescent paint within the center of the exhaust. Then I'm just painting the raised areas with fluorescent red. So this is where I start coming in with and meeting the orange with the red. So I paint all the raised areas and then I start meeting the orange with the red fluorescent paint and begin to wet blend it a bit. So using the golden paints, there are fairly a wet paint, so you can easily just mix, and this is where the blending sort of starts coming in and just makes it a little bit smoother to just layering it on. So the way I like to do this is just take a small bit of red and just sort of mix it as you're painting around the edges of where the red and orange meet, and then that should give you a nice little smooth blend. Next up, I'm literally just re-establishing the orange fluorescent paint in the centers again. There's nothing really too much to do here. It's just in case any of the wet blend has ran down into the recess again, you just want to re-establish the orange so it's just as bright as it can be in the center. Next up, we're just going to be painting the most raised edges with black red, and this is what's going to give the contrast to the OSL effect. For the next part, we're just going to be mixing a 50-50 mix of the fluorescent orange and fluorescent yellow, and we're just going to be putting this dead in the center. We want to leave some orange around the sides and in the center so you can actually see the different contrasting of colors. Once that's dried, we want to come in with some bold titanium white or whatever white you have on hand, and we'll just come in and paint a small dot in the center, which we will layer over with fluorescent yellow. So we're almost at the last step, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's currently subscribed and who has got up to this point in the video. I just wanted to let everyone know that if you want a specific tutorial, or if you want a painting guide for a specific model, paint scheme, whatever it is, a certain technique, then just please leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you and potentially make a video about it. In the upcoming weeks, I'm potentially looking at doing some different kind of videos, so more talking videos with just about different aspects of painting and getting better at painting, ways that you can become more efficient at painting. For the last step, all we're doing is thinning down some fluorescent yellow, and we're just going to layer this over the previous white layer that we made, and that is essentially all you need to do for this. Just remember that whenever you're painting OSL, the fundamental part of it is having where the light is coming from. That just needs to be the brightest point. Nothing else should be brighter than the light source. Here are some extra jump packs that I've painted in the same similar way. I am trying various different styles, and I am going to be trying to make it a bit more realistic than just painting the whole thing in one specific or a couple of specific colors to make it glowy.